Okay, and now we will use the processing. Scaling linear, because most of our pressure transmitters are linear, and configure scaling. Output unit will be, let's say, bars, bar, VAR, the green one. And let's say that point 1 is the input value 4 milliamps will result in the measurement 0 bar. 4 is 0. And 20 is, let's say, 600. Okay, 20 is 600. And the green one. And on the bottom, again, we need to change the graph low and high for 4 to 20, from 4 to 20 to 0 and 600. Okay, green one out, and we can now save the configuration. So now you can see the pressure being measured from 0 to 600 bars. Touch the screen and change the mode. Yes, these are different available modes. So we have the digits, we have the bar graph, we have the moving chart. As you can see, as you remember, we selected the sinus function as the demo input, and here we can see the sinus. So the pressure changes from 0 to 600, and the period is 20 seconds. The next mode are the needles. And then we have the view of multiple groups. So on one screen of the Multicon, we can see 30 measurements. Each column is one group, and we can fit 5 groups in one screen. Let's go back to the digits. Now we will go to the device configuration, built-in outputs. Built-in outputs, and press here the one. Here we have a sound signal that is built in buzzer and the virtual relays, up to 16 virtual relays. And again, as with the inputs, this is because our device has no output cards. If we put a relay card in it, then all the relays would show up here next to the virtual relays. And analogically, if we put a milliamp output card into the Multicon, all the outputs will be visible here, or the SSR outputs, for example, PWM controlling. Since we have no outputs, we will select virtual relay V1 and press the green button. Now we are working on the virtual relay, and the configuration of the virtual relay is identical as the configuration of the real relay. Press mode, and let's say we would like to open the valve when the pressure is too high. So we will set it to the mode to be active above level. And the source is the pressure. That is okay. The alarm state, no change. Let's say it is okay. And the level mode, let's set it to value now. And the level would be 300. Okay. Hysteresis, let's say 0. And timings are okay. Press the green button once and go up to the logical channels and go to the logical channel number 2, because how would we know that the relay is active if we have nothing connected to it? Let's say let's name it the relay V1. This is our virtual relay number 1. Press the green one, and the mode is hardware output monitor. Okay, okay, out, and no. So now we can see that the relay activates. It does not activate. Of course, that's obvious. Go to the channel number 2. And we need to select the source. Yeah, and it's not the sound signal, but the virtual relay number 1. Okay, okay, out, no. Now we can see that the relay activates above 300 bars. That is what we expected. This is the most simple level control, but now we would like to show this a different way. And we would like to be able to modify instantly the level. Yes, so the level now is 300 bars. We would like to change it by the operator, and we would like to see not 0 and 1, but some text. So we will go to the menu, device configuration, logical channels, and the channel number 2. This is our relay virtual 1, and go down to the displaying and change the format. Yeah, format from numeric to binary. Yeah, and the off state, let's leave it like it is. The off state is off, the on state is on, but you can change it if you want. And now we will go to channel number 3, and we will name it the threshold. So the threshold, too much. Logical channel number 3, threshold, mode, and the mode would be set point value. Exactly. And the edit button is enabled. Okay. Edit range low. Let's set it to 0. And the edit range high. Let's set it to 600. Yep. And the unit, you can say to bar, set to bar. Okay. Okay. And built-in outputs. Again, to the virtual relay number 1. And now the level is not the value, but we'll change to channel. And the level is not the pressure, but the threshold. Okay, okay. Out, out. And no. Now we can see that the relay is always on. Now just press here, type anything you want, like 150, enter. Okay. And now the threshold is 150, so the relay goes on above 150. And you can just like that change it instantly, whatever you want. So this is the on-screen button. And this is one type of the button.